What's up, YouTube, and welcome back to another beer review here at Thomas Opent, where we're doing one of, when I say, so the channel in Dutch is Thomas Opent, but when I introduce myself in English, it immediately turns into Thomas Opent. There we go. Anyway, one of my rare and few, I know I keep saying I'm going to do them more, rare and few English reviews. I've got some ideas to up the English content on the channel. Get it a little bit more internationally involved. And I figured might as well just do an English review while I'm at it. And that is going to be from a local brewery called Folkingebrew from the city of Groningen in the province of Groningen. Trying to figure out where this was brewed because they're a contract brewery. Meaning they just opened their brew pub, by the way. I still need to visit it. But they contract brew, and I'm not sure if this is this was done at Bucks or someone else. Doesn't really matter. All I know is I'm curious about it. It's pretty fresh. I think it's got like a month or maybe just over a month on it in terms of age, so that should be good. And it's their Czech Pilsner. I forgot to completely say that. It's their Czech Pilsner. And why am I quite enthused about a Czech Pilsner from this brewery? Because they mostly brew the big hazies. That's basically what they're all about. And, don't mind the occasional hazy. I like the occasional hazy. I enjoy the occasional hazy. That looks fucking stunning, doesn't it? That looks absolutely delicious. Look at that. That is what you want from like a slightly unfiltered Pilsner. A little bit of a chill haze on it. Lovely, lovely, frothy, foamy, white head on it. That looks all the part of a good Czech Pilsner. And I'm very enthusiastic about this one. If it was brewed where I think it was, another local brewery who brew a lot of the stuff for Folkingebrew, these guys know their Pilsners. These guys know their lagers. So if it was done there, it's all in good hands. If it was done somewhere else, as long as the beer is fine, I don't care. But like I said, I'm kind of sort of done with the hazies for now, and we'll be drinking them and occasionally reviewing them. But I want to put the focus on the channel on some different styles that make me more happy, and one of those styles is a Pilsner, be it a German Pilsner, a Czech Pilsner, you name it, you got it. I'll drink it, or at least try it, and yeah, here we go. So, enough talking. I said, I'm going to be talking because I'm going to review the beer. Thomas, words, stupid, you idiot. Let's see what this Czech Pilsner has to offer in the nose. It's brewed with Zaz, by the way, just before I forget to mention that. Classic hop for a Pilsner like this. There we go. And that's basically exactly what you want. It's incredibly crisp, clean. It's got this crackery malt base there. It's slightly floral. It's got this soft citrus note in the back. Just that subtle hint of that sulfur. For me, any real good lager has that. Pilsner has that soft sulfuric note that I just feel belongs. Quite grassy green when it comes to that. Again, that malt base here is spot on. It's got that crackery, bready, malty base in it. That soft hint of that lemon drop, a soft sweetness in the background, just the tiniest bit of sweetness, but this must just be dry as a bone. What you want from a Czech Pilsner like this, with that nice dryness with a subtle hint of sweetness in the background, which is exactly what the nose is promising right now. Let's just see what she does when it comes to tasting. Cheers. 5% ABV, water, malted barley, hops, and yeast. Fuck it. That's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. That's nice and dry. God, that's so incredibly fucking, that malt base. That's perfect. quaff this straight away. Love that word. So let's get back to what's going on here. Again, malt base, spot on, bready, crackery, just sublime. Soft sweetness, but dry as a bone. Perfect bitterness. Perfect, like that noble hop, that Saaz bitterness going on. And in the finish, more than in the nose, that lovely sulfuric note that you really want from a good lager, from a good Pilsner. It's there, and it's doing its thing, and I love it. Slight hint of that white pepper thing, a little bit of florality to it, slight lemon drop note, a little bit of that grassy thing going on. Perfect. Perfect. I mean, there's nothing more to say. Reviewing lagers like this, honestly, when you review a beer like this, there's not a lot to say because they will be exactly what there should be. I've said this before. It's going to be a drinking beer. I review them because I'm enthusiastic about them. I want to talk about them, but really, I've said what I have to say about this beer. And it does exactly what it needs to do. Is this kind of beer. So you just open, you pour, you sit on the couch, you sit in the sun, you sit, for all I care, in the grass, somewhere in a meadow, just chilling and relaxing, and you drink. You know, you're not analyzing it, you're just enjoying it. And that's fucking exactly what beers like this need to be. The more I smell it, the more that lemon drop thing is coming through. Almost like a little bit of a real honey sweetness note, like proper honey, not the commercial honey that we buy, like real honey. Which is in no way me saying that it's a sweet beer. It's not. It just has that little note there in the nose. Fuck it. That's just stunning. It's just stunning. This is exactly what you want. This is what beer should be. I would challenge any macro beer drinker who drinks, Heineken. I'm talking about the Netherlands here right now. Heineken, Amstel, Hertog Jan. I would challenge any one of them to try this, and they'd probably go like, "Oh, whoa, that's what is that? There's a lot of flavor in this beer." They won't get it. They won't get it because this is what a Pilsner should be, right? This is what an actual Pilsner should be. And the guys at Folkingebrew like fucking nailed it. Like I've said this before, the styles might not be mine, but at Folkingebrew they nailed the craft of the hazy IPA. They did. There was only one beer I really wasn't so happy with, and that's a stout they did a little while ago. And for me, it just lacked everything that I think real stout should be. No roasty toasty notes. There's no real bitterness going on. But when it comes to the hazies, they got that fucking shit nailed. And then they released this, and I'm like, whoa, what the fuck? I mean, impressive. I'm very curious as to where this was brewed because, like I said, many breweries will not attempt modern craft breweries anyway will not attempt Pilsners because brewing a good Pilsner or lager is very fucking difficult. And if you can do it, there you go. I wouldn't be surprised if this was done at Bucks, but the way this is, the Best By date and everything is put on, and the bar, it's different than what they do at Bucks. So I wouldn't be surprised if this was done somewhere else. I have no idea where. But wherever it was brewed, they brought that expertise into making a good Pilsner along for the ride. And yeah, this is great stuff. This is what makes me happy. And that's it for this review. If you liked it, hit that like button. If you really liked it, hit that subscribe button. In the description box below, you'll find some links to all my social media, a link to the Dutch Beer Collective, and a link to mysterybeer.nl. Leave some comments, and I'll see all you guys in another review soon. Until then, cheers.